So I think it's time for a mock update. So in the past couple months, I've been working on this mock. Right now, this is pretty much the intersection here, as you can see, that I worked on, and as well as the main roadway that goes underneath the bridge. So pretty much the bridge is going to be the middle splitting between the airport and the suburb. At least that's the goal. So that's what I started working on with the bridge. So starting with the roadway, I did the intersection so it could accommodate for 4 lanes, so 2 going one way and 2 going the opposite way, and as well as it had a sidewalk and crosswalk for the Lego pedestrian. Along with the intersection I also worked on, I worked on the main road using the mill plates, which are consist of interconnecting with the Technic pinhole and be able to construct it a little bit better. That way I could be able to use the new Lego roadways instead of using just the generic Lego roadways. So with that, the roadway is enough for a Humvee length, so a Brickmania Humvee or the LEV 25 I've been designing and working on. It fits one of them. The LEV kind of goes over the line, but that's kind of how the vehicle is in real life anyway. There is enough space for vehicles to be on both sides, and it is incorporated with a drain. Now, I will be adding lights, so traffic lights, and there will be working lights in the roadway as well. I just haven't put them here because I don't have the pieces on studio. But that's what I've been using and working on. In order to accommodate the bridge, I had to pretty much construct it from this roadway and be able to have it where it's a 4-lane highway, which that's what I wanted to do. So I took the same concept of this roadway here and just extended it out. So the roadway will have the bumps for when you're going over the edge line, and it has enough space for the vehicles. So this is about 11.5 studs wide. So it fits a vehicle that is either 10 or under in these roadways, as well as from AFOL TV. They had instructions for a road sign that I did use. So props to them for that built that. I just extended it out more so it could cover 4 lanes, and so that way I can be able to start on doing a off-ramp. So the off-ramp I've been working on has been a challenge. That's been the most difficult part of this whole mock, is to get it to where it still keeps the length of the road, so about 11 studs wide, but gradually going over and keeping the speed bumps on the side of the road as well. What I'm trying to do here, and I'm still working on it, is have a center divide similar to this one that's going to go down the middle, so I can put cones and the water barriers here. The next challenge is going to be having the off-ramp go down onto the main road. Now, as you can see, the difference is kind of this off-ramp kind of doesn't entwine with this road, so I'm going to move this road over till it hits kind of this side here, and that way I can have it gradually go down and just move over, kind of how like different roadways have a concept in the works. I may change the pillars for these right here that hold up the bridge, just because when looking at different photos of roadways and ones in San Diego where I live, they're different, but I'm not sure where this city is going to be located, so I'm trying to do a mix of all of them together. Now, in order to do the roadway like this for an intersection to go over here as well, I had to cut this roadway down and combine this add-on roadway here and here, and then combine it here, so that way I can be able to accommodate for the road. There may be changes because the lines are kind of longer here versus here, but they don't look that much of a difference from a wide perspective. So over the past few months, I've been obviously working on that specific roadway and other concepts and ideas that I'm trying to implement. Once I get the highway down and the roadways down, then it'll be easier for me to start working on different buildings and then the sidewalks that'll connect those buildings to the roadway and start working on the airport. I think once I finish the bridge, it'll work phenomenally and amazing. I have someone that's test building it right now, and I hope that it works well. He's using it for woodwork brick, so hopefully it'll work well. And also, I'm going with the zombie apocalypse theme. So I initially was going to try to do zombies versus Russian versus the US, but now I'm thinking I'm more doing the zombie apocalypse theme, so that way I can have the US military being able to evacuate those in the city out to the airport and be able to evacuate them from there.